Hi, welcome to Artist ADD. My name is Alicia LaRue, and I'm an artist with ADD. This week's episode, I will be painting one of my favorite animals, the octopus. I'll also be adding a little bit of a twist to the end, but you've got to watch to the end to see that twist. So sit back and enjoy, and thank you for your time. Enjoy. Okay, so now that I'm starting the painting, I've got my canvas all set up and I am playing with the pencil. This part, just be loose, just a rough idea as to what image I want to end up creating. Then from there, once I've got that settled, I like to obviously take it outside because splashing paint around, I add lots of water. I like kind of that rusty feeling in the back of the paintings. Once that part's dry, I'll bring it inside and I will add color to the octopus here. To begin with, all I start is with red, and I'll just add some water to it so I get some of those drips, and then just adding a little bit of the yellow to it to make it orange. I only use primary colors. Maybe it's just because I'm an artist on a budget, but I also think that when you only use primary colors, you just get better at mixing. So you can see here, I'm just playing around with the light colors and then also with the darker colors. I rarely use black. I like to use purple instead. This is a way better angle. So as you can see, on the side of the octopus, they've got that little gill breathing apparatus. Beauty of working with acrylics is that you can change it. Just paint right over it and then you just build it up. So if there's a part of your painting that you feel just isn't working for you, trust your gut and just paint over it and start again, or just accept it. Not everything's perfect, I can tell you that much. This is a world we live in that always strives to be perfect, and I get very frustrated with the fact that there's no such thing. Anyways, so here, this is the little twist that I was talking about. This painting, this is the only part that I actually used as reference. The rest of the painting, it's an octopus. They've got a big head and lots of tentacles. Yeah, so for this, I used reference. This painting, ended up doing it in about 5 hours. I mean, if you can do it, awesome. It was a bit of a challenge for me for sure. By the end of it, I had a lot of coffee, but you can see here now that I've got more of a smaller paintbrush that's going in and just adding some of those details. This is a part that actually I would have liked to. I'll probably go back on this painting and actually just fix it up just a little bit more, just to really add that realistic wow pop factor. But now that I've got a smaller brush, this is when I go in and just do the little detailing. You know, if I want to put a squiggly here or just the light here, you can see his eye pops a little bit more, and definitely happy with this piece. He's got some personality for sure, and I really love the colors where it's got the red and then kind of those greens. So you always keep in mind two complementary colors that can work in your favor. If you don't know what complementary colors are, if you have any questions about colors, feel free to add a comment, ask me a question. I definitely have been painting with the primaries for a long time, so hopefully I can answer that question. But yeah, so basically the twist was, a bottle of bleach. In my mind, I definitely, I think about that image of the octopus being able to open up a jar, and I was thinking, how would it make the viewer to see an octopus about to open up a bottle of bleach? People would be like, no, don't do that. You're going to hurt yourself. You're going to go to the ocean. And, it's a chance for us to reflect, well, what are we putting down? What are we putting in our drain? The beauty of art is I feel like it's more visual communications. I've always just been fascinated by the thought of what's going on in the animals' minds, and even what do animals, what do they think of us? What are they looking at our garbage and going like, what is that? Or artist, you can create landscapes, you can do whatever the heck you want. But I definitely think it's cool to do art that has a message to it, and that's something that gets me going as an artist ADD. It really doesn't matter the medium, but the message, that's the thing that I personally enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know I definitely enjoyed creating this piece for you. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave the comments below. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss next week's episode. And again, keep on creating!